Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the program. Oh, geez. My mic was turned up way too loud. Hi, and welcome to Friday on the Viktor Wilt Program. Hope you've been well. Hope it was a good week. Hope it went by fast. And hopefully today goes by fast and is good as well. Looking forward to the weekend. Oh, yeah. So anyhow, sorry for my absence yesterday. I just needed lots and lots of sleep, apparently. Could have slept plenty more this morning as well, but I figured I'd better come to work. You know, even though it was nice and cozy and comfortable, yeah, can you imagine being back in bed? It's all right. The day will be over eventually. We've got a fun show ahead today. Should have Ben and Damien from the Advocates Injury Attorneys in during traffic school, powered by the Advocates. And generally when those guys come by, they bring some kind of a goodie for a listener. So I recommend listening to traffic school today. Should have some kind of fun prize. Still hooking up tickets to Rise Against as well. So listen for that Rise Against sounder. And if you hear it played, be caller number 15 to win tickets to that show. And then I can't remember if we're announcing another new giveaway at 10 today. I'll have to wait and see when Peaches gets in, but we got a lot of fun stuff lined up. So, yeah. There's one particular contest. I'm like, is that kicking off tomorrow? Might be. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. All right. Well, let's party. It's Friday. Hopefully some fun crap to talk about on the way. What's happening, people? It's the Viktor Wilt Program, Friday edition. Good day to you. All right. I was looking at our Facebook page. I thought we'd get a better reaction out of this one. I posted a picture of a gas pump, and it's got Scott Stapp from Creed with his arms wide open saying, "Can you take me higher?" I thought that post would do really well. Apparently, some people just can't laugh at anything. So, speaking of expensive stuff, I saw a list online of things people claim they completely stopped buying in 2026 because the price just felt absurd. I don't know if I believe them. We'll have to check the responses. Because what, somebody going to be like, I stopped buying gas. I just stay home now. I don't go anywhere. No, you're paying for it, whether you want to or not. That reminds me, I got to fill up my truck, drive to Pokey again in the morning. I've just been burning gas. Well, thankfully, the price was higher today than the last time I looked. So, let's see. This person says concert tickets. I can agree with that one. I forked over way too much dough for 9 Inch Nails. Way too much. And then I bought cheap tickets, in quotations, cheap tickets to the Foreigner show the other night, which started extremely early and was done, pretty early as well. But even those tickets, they seem kind of steep to me for the cheap ones, but show was fun. I could see not buying concert tickets in 2026. They're outrageous. Let's see. This person says streaming services. You can get by without a paid streaming service. You can use Tubi or Pluto or just watch YouTube. It is annoying how some of them have started packing in commercials like, Amazon Prime. It's like, bro, okay, with Amazon, I guess you are paying for a expanded delivery service and things like that. So, and you can pay a few bucks extra and go commercial free, but yeah, streaming services have got to be pretty pricey. I've cut a few of them out. Soda. Yeah. Holy crap. I've seen some outrageous prices for a 12-pack of soda in the last 6 months. Holy crap. Yeah. I don't buy a lot of soda, so, I guess I can get by without it. What else do we have here? Fast food is now officially just as financially irresponsible as it always has been dietarily. You just got to shop with the apps, people. You can still get some good deals at fast food, but it has gotten to be a little bit pricier. Let's see here. This person said, I've stopped personal services like getting my hair dyed, waxing, etc. So, yeah, that gets to be pretty steep as well. You can dye your hair at home. Maybe it won't turn out quite as well as if you have a pro do it, but yeah, it's got to be cheaper to buy that box of hair dye than go get the job done at a salon. Cigarettes, see, okay, yeah, I would imagine those have gotten to be pretty ridiculous, and hey, good reason to stop buying them. The outrageous price. Okay. I'm getting kind of bored with this thread. So, like I mentioned earlier on the show, I've got Ben and Damien from the Advocates Injury Attorneys coming in today for traffic school. Lieutenant Crane should be here as well. We'll be answering your questions about the law. You should get some questions ready. And generally, when the advocates come by, they bring some kind of a goodie along with to give away to you listeners. So chances of that happening, probably pretty good. But either way, it's going to be great to see Ben and Damien. Looking forward to that. And looking forward to helping you learn about the law, save yourself some time and money. You don't want to be dealing with tickets and that kind of crap. Court dates. Nah, prevent those things from happening by just being up on your traffic law game. Call and ask us a question about anything you'd like to know. Kicking off at 8:45, traffic school powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. If you're listening to this show on demand, I post that separately. So just look for Traffic School anywhere your podcast can be found. It's a lot of fun. Award-winning. Great program. Yes, I'm very proud. All right. I have yet to get myself caffeine today. I don't know what I'm doing. I daydream about sleeping while I'm here on the morning show. You hear me talk about it all the time, but I'm just going to get pestered in my sleep by Becca anyway. I got this issue with talking in my sleep. I'll just start babbling like nonsense. And, she thinks it's hilarious. So she'll keep talking to me. And then I start saying crazy stuff. And she films it. Thankfully doesn't post it for the public to see on social media. But she'll send it to me the next day. And sometimes I'm like, what is going on in my head with the things I'm having to say? Like one the other day, I don't know if I started it or she did. But somehow she's like, I'm going to go hang out with Kid Rock. And I think I had said in my dream, like, you were hanging out with Kid Rock. And so she just kind of rolled with it. I'm like, no. Kid Rock sucks. No, you can't. And then, what was one of the other funny ones recently? My memory is crap this morning. Her daughter said the most hilarious thing to me last night, and I'm chugging caffeine trying to remember what it was because I figured I'd share it with all of you. Kids say weird stuff sometimes. We're just like, what does that mean? But, yeah, I don't know. If you have a partner that talks in their sleep, I suppose you should try to get some kind of enjoyment out of it and chat it up with them. You never know what they're going to say. You messed up a pillow because you laid on it. No, you're laying on my pillow right now. Whatever. Give me back my breakfast sandwich. I'm a maniac. So I don't know how much that interrupts your sleep. Probably only a little bit. Oh, man. Well, hopefully I don't say anything too crazy one of these days. Dreams are weird. I've talked about my crazy dreams on air before. So if I start babbling when I'm having one of those, looping nightmares, what's that going to sound like? Jeez. Maybe I'll have to use some of that audio for air one of these days. Just me babbling away in my sleep. And to me, when I hear it, I sound like my brother talking, which is really weird. Anyway, it's a little after 7. This day needs to be done quick. I should probably do some of the work I need to accomplish before the end of the day if I want to help the day go by quick. So maybe I'll get on that. If I remember that crazy stuff Emery said, I'll throw it out on air because it was pretty funny. All I remember is she was holding a manila envelope and she's like, "What's this?" Or, "What's in my hands?" And I'm like, "It's a manila envelope." She's like, "You're inside of this." And then she said something real creepy. I can't remember what it was, but it was funny. All right, I'm going to continue drinking coffee and I shall return. Heck if I know. Heck if I know what I was up to there. Was checking out a new track from Scatterbrain. That would be the former vocalist of I Prevail, Brian, his new project. Made it a few seconds in. Then got distracted, turned it off. I don't know if it's any good. The first song he put out, thought was just not the right feel for K-Bear. And, we play all kinds of different stuff, but sometimes something just doesn't have the right feel. It just doesn't work. And so hopefully this new song's a little more rockin'. I mean, he was the clean vocalist in I Prevail, so I don't expect anything like heavy or anything like that, but yeah, that's out. I don't know what other new music came out today. Checking through my email, haven't seen anything too exciting. I did check up on my, March Madness bracket that I filled out here at the office. I'm still losing. I think I picked more winners than everybody else. But you'd get less points if you pick the obvious winner. And I just went off the data on the little sheet. So, yeah. I don't think I'll end up winning, even though I may have gotten more games correctly. I don't know a lot about how these bracket things work. I'm not a sports guy. I'm a video games guy or TV guy. I need to get back into Resident Evil Requiem before I forget where I'm at there. I was solving puzzles, this and that, and now it's been about a week since I played it, and I'm so forgetful. It's like, where am I supposed to go next? I have no idea. I've only started that game over one time. Hopefully I won't have to do it again. Yeah, so far this morning, not seeing a lot of new music. Well, if I find anything good and new, I will certainly play it for you. Sorry, totally out of it here. Totally lost track of what I was going to talk about. I was watching a stupid Red Dead video on Reddit. I shouldn't allow myself to get distracted, because then I just go completely off the rails. I mean, I was looking through a bunch of unpleasant posts on Reddit as well. People with relationship problems and things like that. Peaches and I really got to stop looking at the advice and confession subreddits when we're trying to find content for the noon hour of madness and mayhem. Because then my feed just starts getting clogged up with that stuff. And it's depressing. You start reading about people in these terrible relationships. Yeah, if you're in a bad relationship, get out of it. All right? Let's see here. What do we got? For example, this one could end up being kind of funny. I don't know. This is off the True Off My Chest subreddit. My friends call every girl I date unattractive, and it's starting to mess with my head. Guy says, I'm 26, started using dating apps about a year ago. I'm pretty average looking and have had some decent success. Had a girlfriend for a bit. Since then, I've gone on a handful of dates, nothing crazy. The issue is my friends. Whenever I send them a girl I'm talking to, they immediately say things like, she's ugly, or you can do way better. And it's not just once, it's basically every single time. Says he feels like he swipes pretty normally, not going for supermodels, but not swiping on people I'm not attracted to either. Just normal, cute girls. But my friends act like unless she's a 10, she's not good enough. They'll even criticize normal jobs like being a teacher. Here's what you do, buddy. Ignore your friends. All right? Who gives a crap what your friends think? You can date anybody you want, and you can be attracted to anybody you're attracted to. All right? Everybody's different. You know, there's someone for everybody. Or I hope so, anyway. Like, yeah, dude, just tell your friends, shut up, you're ugly. This guy doesn't know how to diss his friends very good. And, you know, there's a lot of dudes out there that I think overestimate, you know, how good looking they personally are. And probably, you know, set their goal in the appearance department a little bit too high, okay? And trust me, getting along in personality is everything. It's everything. I mean, you got to be attracted to somebody physically for sure, but, you know, getting along and that personal connection, that's going to, you know, crush everything else as far as importance goes. So, yeah, if you got friends like that, just tell them, you know, you're ugly, shut up. I don't give a crap about your opinion. I'll date who I want. I don't want to hear a word out of your mouth about it. Or you get the smack. No, don't hit your friends. Freak news time, people. Okay, what do we got here? Too many tabs open is what we got. Kids, when it comes to pranks, just don't do them anymore. We've talked plenty about Ding Dong Ditch and how that's gone awry for many unfortunate teenagers in the last year or so. You know, people trying to run them over or shooting guns at them. Well, in Tacoma, Washington, some teenagers were driving around and throwing water balloons at passing vehicles. One of them was the wrong one. Suspect follows them, confronts the group, robs them at gunpoint, and then shoots one of the passengers before fleeing the scene. They did manage to get the guy, but you just don't know what kind of crazy you're dealing with. Some people are nuts. You might chuck a harmless water balloon at their vehicle, and next thing you know, they're shooting you. So please tell your kids, avoid online trends, avoid pranks, anything like that. It's just not worth it, okay? Nobody want to get shot over a water balloon. It's a bad day. All right, what else do we got here? Don't call and make threatening calls to an Air Force base. Yeah, you'll go to jail. Florida man called an Air Force base about 2 days after a suspicious... I hate it when I can't say a word. If only this show was pre-recorded and I could edit out all my errors, like, you know, a local podcast or something. Anyway, they found a suspicious package outside of a gate, and I'm not sure if this guy was the one who, you know, placed the package, but, you know, they're already going to be a little bit on high alert when this type of thing happens. So when you call in and are threatening to like blow the place up and things like that, or you ask, how did you like the surprise? Tick, tick, boom. Yeah, they're going to track your call, figure out where you are, and take you to jail. I don't know, man. Gotta wonder what some people are thinking sometimes. A recent report has found that AI and bots have taken over the internet. For the first time, automated traffic exceeding human internet traffic. So, you know those people riling you up in the Facebook comments on news articles about politics and things like that? Pretty good chunk of them probably just AI chatbots. You know, fake profiles being run by AI. We're doomed. We're doomed, everybody. I've seen, you know, comment threads where, like, one of the participants in an argument it was so blatantly obvious if you went to their profile that it wasn't a real profile. But people were just going back and forth and screaming and yelling, and nobody seemed to realize, they're just arguing with a computer. That's probably why the world is in the state it's in nowadays. We're not going to be able to tell what's real at all. Probably 6 months from now. I'm guessing 6 months tops till we can no longer, discern what is reality. It's going to get real weird, people. All right, guess I'll save some of this other break news for here in a few. Looking forward to today, we've got Ben and Damien from the Advocates Injury Attorneys coming in, hanging out on traffic school. Start thinking about those questions. You got about a half hour till we'll go live and get Lieutenant Crane in here to help you learn about the law. And who knows? When the advocates come by, sometimes they bring a surprise. So I recommend listening today. It's always fun when we've got the Advocates Injury Attorneys in here hanging out with us. I was reading an article that's kind of sad. Fred, the beloved turkey known for attacking cars in a New Jersey town, he got hit by a car. Rip to Fred. I mean, it's not surprising. This is a turkey that attacks cars. I'd say the most likely way that the turkey was going to pass would be being hit by a car. Looks like he was very popular. They did call him beloved. You'd think a turkey that attacks vehicles wouldn't be very liked, but, one of these homeowners in the area removed his would you call it a carcass, and buried him on a nearby property. Said, truth be told, Fred was a bit of a handful. We probably received 100+ calls about him, but he was our handful. We loved him. Now, Fred's patrolling the big intersection in the sky. And one of the police department officers even wrote a country song to memorialize Fred in another Facebook post. Well, rip to Fred. Like I said, sad story, but, if your life revolves around chasing large, dangerous objects that could kill you pretty easy, you're probably going to end up like Fred. So, yeah. Rip to Fred, everybody. It's a long piano outro, Peaches. I'm going to make listeners mad by talking over the end of it.
Oh, I do that every time.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to let it play, but I was like, screw it. Time to yap. So what's up with Peaches today?
I'm excited for the weekend.
Yeah, what do you got planned?
Slaughter to Prevail.
Oh, going to Slaughter to Prevail this weekend.
With Whitechapel and Attila.
Oh, that'd be pretty awesome, man.
I'm 0 for 2, unfortunately, when it comes to interviews, though. Phil said no.
Really?
Alex couldn't do it because he's training twice a day, every day for that blood for blood bare-knuckle boxing event.
Well, I guess you just get to go and enjoy the show then.
I sent, Ben stopped by and said hello from the Advocates, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go see this band, Slaughter to Prevail, this weekend. And he's like, Slaughter? I'm like, no, not the cringe 80s band. No,
Slaughter to Prevail.
And I showed him Alex Terrell. I was like, whoa, I'll have to listen to those guys. So
nice.
I might have just introduced him to a nice, heavy new choice for the Advocate's office.
Heck yeah. If you walk into an attorney's office and you hear Slaughter to Prevail bumping, that's going to get you feeling good about the situation.
I am a little worried, though. Maddie is going to be tossed around.
She does enjoy jumping in the mosh pit.
She does, and she's going to crowd surf, I think. So,
and the crowd at that show is probably going to be a bit extreme. You're going to Salt Lake or Boise?
Boise.
Okay, well, it won't be as bad as Salt Lake then. Boise definitely got a weaker crowd than Salt Lake.
Salt Lake's tonight.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, Lamb of God's going to be in Salt Lake City.
Gotcha. Well, I'm stuck at home tomorrow. Got to pick up Taryn, bring her back to my house, get her to the airport late at night, and then I'm sure I'm just going to blink and I'll be back in here in the studio on Monday going, where did my weekend go?
I saw a meme this morning that was talking about how weekends used to feel like mini vacations, and now they feel like, when a boxer goes back into the corner and gets water and stuff, and they have to go back into the rain.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
It really does. They go by way too fast.
And I'm spending most of mine traveling, which is going to suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if you do a show on a Saturday in Boise or Salt Lake, your weekend's toast.
But I'm also like hanging out with Aubrey and her sister, and when they hang out, it's more so like, when do I get to leave kind of thing.
Oh.
Because it's they just like, she wants to keep elongating the whole hangout
Gotcha.
the entire day until it finally goes to night, and then, oh, okay, now you guys can go.
Yeah, see, I enjoy driving to a show myself because, if somebody else is in charge of the travel, I don't like being stuck on somebody else's schedule.
Oh, no, it's me driving, so I can be
Okay.
like, bye, terrible church people, like Family Guy, you know that saying? Bye, never-ending conversation, bye.
Yeah, nothing like, waking up and it's like, I want to get out of this city and get back home.
I know, we got to
No,
go to
let's
Twin
go
Falls.
do a bunch of running around.
Oh.
And, let's go do some errands. And, Twin Falls.
I'm not looking
Yuck.
forward to when she moves to Burley. That's gonna be the stopping point for when we go to shows in Boise. We got to make a stop in Burley.
Dude, you'll end up cursed, Peaches. You'll end up cursed. Burley's a cursed town. Oh,
I mean, there's Income and Mountain Home that also exist too.
they ain't got nothing on Burley. Mountain Home's pretty bad, but it ain't Burley. I don't know what's up with Burley. I don't go there.
I wonder if we have any genuinely mad Burley listeners that get upset every time we talk about that city.
Maybe, but they live there. They know what they get it. There's not a bunch of Burley pride. People, this is the best place on earth. Said no one from Burley
I know,
ever.
but there's overall Idaho pride, and it's like, you got that. Burley's a part of it.
Yeah, but Burley's a dump. All right,
Just like how I saw people were like, oh, Idaho drivers, they were great from the beginning. Then the people started moving in. I'm like, and so I commented on this post saying, you're telling me 1J drivers were intelligent prior to people moving in?
Oh,
yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, 1J driver. I was laughing at them just yesterday on my way to buy bugs. That's the bicycle lane. That's
I think the thing is
bicycle lane.
that there's a lot of people moving from big cities that came here, and so they drive like they're still in the big city. Then you have people who grew up here that drive like it's a small town, and they drive 15 below the speed limit. I could get out and walk faster. And so there's like that mix, that clash of people needing to adjust.
Yeah. And eventually, no, we're never going to get there.
Like we had that Metallica rep from Oregon come into town, and he drove like a maniac.
He drove like a complete lunatic. What are you doing, dude? You don't need to be so aggressive.
People are nice drivers around here, though. I can give them that.
Yeah, like the spot where he just barreled in front of people, like people will stop there and let you go.
Absolutely. Every single time.
It happens all the time. Welcome back, Peaches.
Yeah.
So we've got a big new restaurant grand opening happening in Pokey on Tuesday, and it looks like Chubbuck's preparing for mayhem. Raising Cane's. Yeah, there's a full East Idaho news article about this. Chubbuck police. Oh, this isn't East Idaho news. This is Idaho State Journal. Excuse me. Issuing a traffic advisory to motorists in anticipation of massive crowd at Raising Cane's grand opening on Tuesday. How long would you wait in line for a restaurant, fast food place?
15 minutes at most.
I'd say that's fair. Now, you've worked at In-N-Out Burger. Isn't there sometimes, like, lines hours long when a new one opens?
Oh, when a new In-N-Out opens, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can tell you that's way crazy.
Yeah.
But when it's busy at an In-N-Out, I know what it's like to work the drive-through, and they get you through really fast.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
the
are
whole
pretty
point
quick.
is to try to get as many cars through as you can. So Raising Cane's is different. I know nothing about the inside of their kitchen, but I do know that it's very popular. So we might get a lot of people complaining in Life in Pocatello. Look at the line for those
I'm
chicken
sure.
tenders.
Yeah, you might want to wait till, like, Wednesday.
And then you get those classic people. That's poison.
Delicious poison. Yeah, opening on Tuesday. I don't know what time or anything like that. This article's all about, how to make your way around, what roads you should and shouldn't be taking, and yeah.
Well, there's a particular new Cafe Zupas. That's the name.
Oh, yeah.
That opened up recently, and their line was crazy. I went there right when they opened.
Yeah. Got to usually give it a week or two.
Oh, we just went because
down.
it was Aubrey's best friend's favorite place. So we all went there, and I'm like, this is just soup.
Soup?
I'm like, a soup is not even a food. It's just like, it's a nice warm up to dinner, really. Like, bring me the actual meal.
Was it good soup?
I mean, it was okay. I mean, it's like, I hate to call it like, I'm not gonna say it, but it's more so like, you know, ever go to the hospital and they give you that combo, but like that's what it kind of feels like to me.
I mean, it looks like, I somehow missed out on this thing opening up.
What?
But Cafe Zupas.
Oh yeah.
But they got sandwiches and things, peaches.
But they're the size of like a quarter.
It looks like a good place to get stuff that's kind of healthy, right?
Yeah, if you want to feel better about yourself, you go there.
Okay. If you want to feel bad about yourself, you go to Raising Cane's.
If you're under a certain influence of a certain thing that may make you like Pink Floyd and Sublime, you go to Raising Cane's, right?
Okay. Well, let's see here, Peaches. We have about 1 minute till we do another giveaway announcement. And this one's going to be pretty fun. I think that if you're into 80s rock and metal, you're going to love it. Because we like to give away free tickets. You know, send you to shows for free. We get it. Ticket prices are expensive.
Our buddy Elwood went on a rant on Facebook talking about that kind of thing.
Yeah. I shared his post.
So did I.
And it was very well put. Yeah. If you don't like paying high prices for concert tickets, listen to radio. Because we give away tickets. Yeah. When's the last time your favorite podcast gave away tickets to anything?
No, they just gave you a waste of time.
That's right. Just gave you a headache.
I got insulted in the latest episode. I wanted to put it into imaging.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, you know, go ahead and sling the insults. 5 people heard them.
And one of them was me. I was walking around the Greenbelt last night just listening to that whole thing.
I listened to a few minutes and then was like, okay, I'm going to go remind people that you can get all of this content a week earlier. And I posted that on a particular cover page of a particular local Facebook group, who then effectively just banned me from the group because I said you can hear this content on my show a week earlier.
Well, have you ever gotten like let go from a place and you really just hope for their demise because you're still salty?
Well, and what's funny about that particular group is it's a group that would require no effort to create and grow.
Right.
Because it's based around the community.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's the name of the town.
Right.
And then, you know, so people who live in that place are just going to join it. You know, it's not like the K-Bear 101 Idaho rock and metal group where, you know, we got to find these rock listeners. We got to bring them in.
Absolutely.
Things like that.
We got to build our brand.
Exactly. You know, the brand is already built when you build a page that's just, hey, here's where we live. You know? Oh, wow.
My favorite thing
is
that... You
must be very proud of yourself, high and mighty, banning people who... I wasn't even rude or swearing or anything.
No, everything you said was fine. I mean, I've commented recently in that group some horrible things, like talking about how 1J drivers are not intelligent. Then they don't bat an eye to that.
No.
Whatsoever.
No, exactly. You trash things that they're not a fan of personally.
We have loyal listener Jeff who puts images in that group all the time that are just insulting certain things, and he's fine.
I'd hate for anybody else to get kicked out of that group, but if you don't want to post my picture... I did that. I did that picture that Peaches made as often as possible because I can't do it.
I think they'll try to delete those as soon as possible.
Oh, I'm sure. And boy, I'd hate to aggravate somebody who, you know, they've got all this tough work moderating a Facebook group.
That's kind of like the Seether mods. It's like, what life do you have?
Just that, apparently. Just that. All right, let's play the legal ID and talk about prizes we're going to give away. All right, so Peaches and I are here, and we want to talk with you about a giveaway we're going to do that starts, is it today or Monday?
Today. Well, I mean, you could, I don't have the thing ready yet.
Okay.
I want to make sure it's all finalized and sounding good before I give it to you.
Okay. All right, let me bring up my notes here because I just had them. All right, if you're into all things old school 80s rock and metal, you are going to want to go check out Hairball, bringing the Balls to the Wall tour to the Mountain America Center Saturday, April 4th. So it's coming up quick.
I'm so glad we have an excuse now to say balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall. That's right. They're going to be delivering fire, lights, and massive tributes to bands like Van Halen, Kiss, Queen, and more all in one night. And so we're going totally 80s with this. And you're going to need to listen very carefully for the sound of hairspray and a hairdryer being played on the air at any given time.
Originally, it was going to be an actual hairball sound from a cat, but I also didn't want to have like listeners dry heave. And then also, I figured it would be insulting almost to kind of give away concert tickets to a puke sound.
That's true.
So I figured it totally 80s. Justin gave me the idea because he said something about like aerogel or something like that that was around in the 80s.
Oh, what was that?
It was like the
brand called?
The hairspray that was and because I wasn't around back then, obviously, but he was said aero something and the blow dryer. I'm like that makes sense, perfect.
Yeah. So if you hear the sound of hairspray and a hairdryer being played on the air at any time, be caller number 15 at 208-535-1015. And you'll win tickets to go check out that show 1 week from tomorrow at the Mountain America Center. I bet it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, 80s shows, you might see some skin.
You might see.
I've been to Motley Crue before, and it's wow, there's a lot of lacking of shirts going on here.
Back in 2008, when I saw AC/DC, my dad warned me, hey, you're going to see some 60-year-old women. They might show off a little too much skin. And, just make sure to turn the other way and watch the stage.
And if you want to get details on this show, everybody, check out the concert calendar at kbear.fm. Peaches and I are going to get out of here. We'll be back at noon for the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. There's people calling right now. We're not doing the giveaway right now.
We don't have any hair for hairspray.
Yeah, I mean, Peaches and I don't use hairspray. Let's see what they want. K-Bear, you are live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
Ravonda, and I just want to say...
Oh, I forgot we were on the forward profile.
There we go. Okay, now we hear.
Now we can hear you. Who's this?
Ravonda.
Oh, Ravonda calling in again. What's up, Ravonda?
You need to start playing more fart sounds.
We need to play more fart sounds. Well,
that's the one you should do.
We have a bunch of imagers that have farts in them.
Yeah. All right, we could do that.
Actually, I'm gonna go grab my fart machine out of my car and game it underneath one of the bar stools.
You should, and get us some good video so we can laugh at it.
Oh, yeah. People are going to be like, what? Oh, no. Someone's getting pulled over right now.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
It's Lieutenant Crane.
He's on the way to get you.
It is probably Lieutenant Crane. No, I'm just kidding. Play more fart sounds. And I'm going to grab my fart machine and stick it underneath one of the chairs.
All right.
So,
in Ravonda's honor, we should play Heavyweight Fart from Gutalax.
Okay, we'll play a fart song, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good to hear from you, Ravonda.
And play some of them, too. like do like the fart noises on your break.
Yeah. Nasty one.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Ravonda.
Play the Chewbacca one. I want to hear that
one. Hey, that's fantastic. A good one. I like that one, too.
Yeah, Chewbacca fart's pretty awesome.
Okay. All right.
All right. Peace.
But peace.
Yep. Farts are good, everybody. Clear out them bowels.
That was an insult, too, that we got recently, was that we belch into the microphone.
I thought that one was really funny. Like, oh, no, they burp in the microphone. Dude.
Imagine if we came on the air.
These old radio people are like, you can't do that. You need to wear a suit jacket when you do your show.
Yeah. Welcome back to Peach's Pit Party.
Of course we edit our show because we want it to sound good.
Here, I'll force a fart out.
Yeah, because you couldn't do it live. Your show would suck if you did it live. I mean, even when this person was in radio, they pre-recorded and edited their show. You know, they called themselves a professional. Give me a break.
Well, let's listen to that lousy co-host they have. And
I ain't even going to pick on her because she's like what is it, your age or something? Just a
She's
noob?
she's a tad bit older. That age gap's a little questionable.
You know,
But
she's new. It'd be like picking on somebody fresh out of school. But somebody who's want to tout themselves as some kind of broadcasting expert.
But that's the thing. It's like if they want to talk some trash, you best believe that they deserve to have it right back, and if they can't handle it, well, get out of the business.
And apparently, they couldn't even handle. Hey, you could get that content on my show a week earlier. Apparently, that was bad enough. Take it down, ban them. Crybaby.
Wait till they see the picture that I have ready to go.
All right, everybody. We are actually going to leave now, and then Peaches and I will be back at noon for the noon hour of madness and mayhem. Win some hairball tickets next week, and congrats to our winner of a $250 Visa gift card from the Advocates Injury Attorneys.
I'm taking it. Where's it at? Where's it at, Victor?
They already picked it up.
Oh,
they were fast.
Dang it. Of course they were.
Another prize I haven't seen a single local podcast give away, a $250 Visa gift card.
You know what else starts today?
What starts today?
The big tease.
The big tease starts today?
For something else involving money.
All right. Be listening. We got a lot going on around here. Lots of stuff you can win from us. All right. You're all the best. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you again for tuning in to the Viktor Wilt Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.